How's it going, guys? Today we're taking a look at the Transformers 2007 movie masterpiece, Bonecrusher. I know I keep saying I'm going to deal with Zeta Toys' Spacetron, but I was not expecting this guy to show up in the mail. At least today, I wasn't expecting him to show up in the mail today. It is the knockoff version. Best way to know is the official one has Megatron on the tires, the same as the Decepticon insignia on all 4 tires on each side. But I don't mind it. It is the toy I've been wanting for a while. Now that I have it, I'm really happy. I like this thing a lot. He is complex, just like Blackout, but I find he is not as fiddly. Okay, let me rephrase this. He is fiddly in some spots, but not as bad as what Blackout was. I can still do Blackout back and forth, and I can do this thing back and forth without having to pull my hair out. I'm looking at you, Rescue Pioneer Ratchet. Anyway, this is Bonecrusher, and he is a Buffalo Minesweeper. I'm gonna probably put the actual name right here, but shortly it is Buffalo Minesweeper. That's what a lot of people use it or utilize the name of. And it is a wonderful, wonderful rendition of it. Just getting into the details, you got his tampographed tattoo saying Bonecrusher right there with the dog. That's really nice. Wonderful details. Whatever that sticker says, I'll probably... yeah. I don't even know what that says. And the same thing on this side. Beautiful details. I love the weathering on the tires. This one tire, I will say, does not move because I probably transformed something wrong. So it doesn't touch the ground. It just rolls in one spot. But it's not like it's compromising. Bonecrusher can still drive just fine. And just because I have it on my desk, I'm going to bring in Superion from Age of the Primes. And this is a good idea on how tall he is. He comes up to Superion's bloody knee. For other comparisons, I'm going to bring in the 2007 Deluxe Bonecrusher. This is kind of what I wanted when I finally got into collecting. I know at the time when I first started collecting the movie toys, strictly '07, I thought they did Bonecrusher in Voyager. I know a lot of people were wanting that from everything I've read and seen online. But this is essentially what I know I would have wanted. Granted, I was only 2 when the movie came out, but who cares? And he can do the whole arm thing in truck mode. And that's pretty neat. Have to get him all the way back there. That's how he looks with that. He does come with an extra set of claws. That is more movie accurate because they're sprawled out. And they're all on little ball joints. The forks are on ball joints. Okay. So you can pose them however which way. And you can tab them back together and have them like that. Sorry. He does also come with an alternate faceplate where his eyeball is popped out because of Prime. That's pretty neat. As well as a bunch of flame effects that are useless in the truck mode, which is fine. With all that out of the way, we are going to get into robot mode. And I was watching MGo's review and GTI, I believe it's called. I'm going to take a page out of his book. We're going to remove the arm. Come on. Not from there. That's not it. I think it's that one. There we go. We're just going to remove the arm so it's not in the way. of anything or one. So we're just going to put that there, and we'll get to robot mode. And robot mode for Bonecrusher is really impressive. To the point where this used to be very acceptable back in 2007. Just to have a toy like this almost 20 years later. Like, I'm just going to put a picture right here beside the figure on how accurate this thing looks. Like, look at that. Just getting into the details on Bonecrusher. Head is really, really nicely sculpted. I'm going to rearrange my lights in the process. Head is really nicely sculpted. A wonderful, like, desert and dust particles all over him, same as battle damage. And I love how they got the feet to work too. Bring the camera up down there. Like in the movie, we all know he rolled, but at the same time, he also had, I guess you can count these as feet. And that's pretty cool. Articulation on squeaky chair. Articulation on Bonecrusher is really good, at least for his monkey-looking ass. I'm going to flip these panels up to save myself the headache. His arms can go around full 360. They're on a double ratchet almost, but we clear the windows there. We can get his arm going up like that. Does have a bicep swivel, double elbow thanks to the transformation. Also has a wrist articulation, as well as 2 individual fingers and conjoined fingers there. Head is on a little swivel. He can look left and right. He can look up that far and down that far thanks to this neck joint. He does have waist swivel. He can go full 360 if he wanted to. His legs, I know with the official version of the toy, there have been ratcheting issues. I don't know if that is going to be present in the knockoff, but I know for a fact that his legs do not like to stay together unless I'm applying pressure here. That allows me to get his leg up that far, as well as get it to go back that far while we're working the truck bits just to make it posable. I say that because every time I would move like a portion of his leg, if I were to move it without holding this piece here, it would unpeg from the wheel as well as the actual ratchet bit there. Which is a bit annoying. Like even when I did the thigh swivel, it comes apart. But he does have a thigh swivel there. 90 degrees of bend at the knee. And you unhook it, you can get some ankle tilts on the go, which is pretty neat. There we go. So as you guys could tell as well, I did not give him his claw back. I have his claw right here, and we're gonna quickly take this off. That's his truck mode claw. And we're going to switch it to his robot mode claws. Those just slide right on it there. They're really stiff. Once you got that together, we're just going to spread them open, angle them up like so. And now that'll allow us to attach it back to Bonecrusher. And I think that looks pretty cool. I think I have his claw backwards. Yeah, I do. Shoot. Do I? Yeah. Maybe. Hold on a second. There we go. Nope, I was just doing it all wrong. And that's how he looks with his movie accurate claws, which is pretty neat. Like I showed earlier, he does have a bunch of accessories, such as an alternate face. So what we'll do is we'll be able to just swap it out. There we go. That's cool. Nice little mechanical detailing right there. Then we can put in his broken face for when Prime punched him in the melon, as well as all of his flame accessories. So for this one, it goes right here on his arm, like so. This one, if I remember correctly, goes on his crotch, right there. This one goes on his left shoulder, like so. This one goes on his left or his right foot, right about there. Come on, don't make me a liar. There we go. Goes on his right foot there. This one, if I remember right, goes right here on his waist, like so. Damn it. I can never get this one to fit properly. This is the only one that does fight me. There we go. And then this last one here goes on... Where does it go? Shoulder, right? Yeah. Maybe. Yes, shoulder. Goes right there on his right shoulder. Like so. Now, you can have him recreate that scene where he just smashed through the bus full of people. Well, now let's give him his proper face first. There we go. Now we just smashed through the bus full of people. Take all that off quickly. There we go. And for comparison, here he is with his original deluxe class figure. That's how he looks with him. And lastly, we're going to bring in the 07 boys. So you got your Megatron, you've got Blackout, you have Barricade. Oh, the family picture is already getting full. Then you have your Screamer. And that's just leaving one more Decepticon for my Masterpiece collection. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know down in the comments below. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye now.